Hey, this is Lawrence Tan. We are on video 9. Now this was kind of scary. Video 9 is called Mistake. Actually, it's going to be mistakes, plural. And I kind of want to go through this video, kind of help you going through the minefield of the internet, what you should do, I believe. I've been through so many mistakes. Learn from my mistakes. Let's see if you've run into a couple of these, or let's preventing you going down the wrong path. It's kind of like having a map. And I'm going to show you, don't go down that route or it's a dead end. Okay, so I've been building on the internet since 2008, and I have literally thousands of pieces of content. I use a lot of different blog types, videos and articles and images, right? And let's go from the ground up. Here's what happens, and here's what I've noticed from a lot of my clients and people I help along in this industry with internet marketing. There is a phase what we call building. And this is usually the first phase, the building phase. The building phase is because I need to build a website, I need to build a business, I need to build a product, I need to build something that you can either sell or monetize. Or kind of the same thing, but really some people are nonprofit and they're like, well, I need to build a cause. You know, there's something you're building. Structurally, they're building, a lot of the times if you're on the internet, this usually involves a website. That's cool. I mean, you need a website, right? I told you need a website for people to come to if you want an automated business, unless you want a brick and mortar. I'm not talking about brick and mortar, I'm talking about a website. Now, with that building, you then, what are you going to? You go into content. See, the content is what actually brings people, right? The actual eyeballs, the audience. The money follows the audience. Now, some people seem to believe that if you have a building, that's all you need. Then people will come, right? Depending. The average person, no. Small businesses, no. Especially if you're running a blog, no. I highly recommend, if you are building content, it is based on a blog which has continually updating content that draws people in. I believe this is way bigger. You can get a bigger draw, more people to monetize and make more money from, and to build your brand and to be famous if that was your goal, than actually this, just a standard static website. We talked about this already. And then from that, content is promotion. To get even more people to see it. Pretty simple, right? 1, 2, 3. Building it, get some content on it, and then promote that content, and then you circle back either here or here, depending if you want to tweak your website or add some new additions, but most of it comes back to just building the content. This is the most common. You have a content, go promote it, go get some more content, promote it, and then build it. And all of this, what you're doing is you're tweaking. Tweaking and testing. Right? Just things that work, things that didn't work, and you continue to grow, scale up, get bigger. Now, here is the problem. Here's a mistake. I went through this too in 2008, okay? Most of my time was spent here. I would say 90% of my time was spent in building. I need to find a business opportunity. I need to, find the best product. I need to review all these products. I need to build this website. This website's gotta be pretty. I gotta spend some time on this banner. Oh, this HTML doesn't look right. I need to center this. I need to add an image that looks right with this thing. I need to add an opt-in box. It's the whole getting ready to get ready, right? It's like the preparing to prepare. Getting ready for a test instead of taking the test. I spent so much time in building, and I know a lot of my clients do the same thing, because really the money is in the promotion, not in the building. You can have a horrible building, but if you're awesome in promotions, you still have the eyeballs. People will still buy, right? If you have an awesome building but no promotions, how does anyone know you're even there? You're an island. You're an unknown, even though fantastic building in the desert. Now, if you believe the build it and they will come, fantastic. But as a small business owner, that could be years until you die. I mean, but no one could even see you. And we all know The fastest way to get rich is fast, not slow. No one ever wants to get rich slow. That's just the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Riches, look, it's not based on a clock, right? It's based on leverage, system. Every millionaire earner, every billion-dollar earner does not base their earnings on how many days that they work, how many hours in a day that they work. It's based on the content they provide and the promotions, advertising that they can push into it. That scales their business up. Your time needs to be spent here, not here, okay? So many people I have seen spend so much time tweaking and testing only the building that they don't even have enough content and promotions. Next phase, let's say, is 9% in the content creation. Question I get a lot of time is, Lawrence, I have 10 blog posts and I'm not rich. And I'm going, how good are those blog posts? Is it something I would physically pay money to read? And if it's a no, you don't either have good content that you only have 10 pieces of content. It's gotta be really good, right? Because you have so limited pieces of content, or do you have a lot of volume, right? So you can either go volume or quality. Now you can have both. It's just a little hard. You might have to pay more for it with your time or your money if you're outsourcing it. But if you have quality, you better be really good on the quality. If you're on volume, it's got to be really big on volume, but not dependent on your time. All this content is building. 9% of the people or the time allotment for my students, 90% building, 9% content, and about 1% is promotion. I would recommend, from this huge mistake, is to flip it. Get this up as fast as possible. Fast. Now, this only really applies to small business owners, because if you're a large corporation, well, branding is a huge thing. Why do you think Coca-Cola spends so much on branding, right? Everyone knows what Coca-Cola is, but they still spend so much money on commercials. That's a different beast altogether. But if you're a small business owner, a single person, you're the CEO and the typist and the assistant. You do everything like I did in 2008. You got to make sure to get this up fast and really work on the promotions, because that's where people come from. It's not the fact that you have a really nice video, it's the fact that what you're delivering, your content is good, but people can actually find it, can get to it with SEO, with blogging, with paid traffic, whatever it is, with Facebook. That needs to come from flipping the script more into promotions than into building. When you have that issue, you're not getting people. See, no one really knows where you're at. You got to get the promotions to advertise who you are, why they should listen, and where they can find you. An easy way to get some promotions, you have a blog, right? You have a Facebook. Send Facebook traffic promoting your blog. Easy, super easy. Pinterest. Send it to your blog. YouTube. Send it to your blog. Podcast. And you notice social media, audio, images, video. How about other article directories? Article directories. There's other places to go. All of this comes back to your blog. That is promotion. The more you promote, the more people from different areas are going to come to your home base, your house. This is your dwelling, which is your building, but your building doesn't have to be perfect to invite guests over. It's like whenever you moved. I remember when I moved, my house was a mess. We still had guests come over because people go, I just want to see your house. I don't care if you have boxes over there. I don't care if you don't have your dishes. I don't care if you have to fix that corner of the house. I just want to come over and hang out, maybe help you unpack. People want to come to your building even though it's not the best you can do. It will get there in time, but until then, if you're in the business to making money, you've got to make some money now, which means getting content and promotion out there ASAP. My name is Lawrence Tam. This is video 9. Video 10, we'll kind of wrap all this together and see how you can promote faster, build more content faster, and getting that building seen all over the world.